Time is running out to achieve the goals of the Paris Agreement, and we need real significant change and a consistent global framework to have any chance of succeeding. The time pressure and change present both a challenge and opportunity to multinational companies. Global law firm HFW is helping clients to strategize and navigate their energy transition pathways. Our reporter in Singapore has more.
HFW is a global law firm helping clients manage the opportunities and risks of the energy transition. Singapore-based partner and leading climate lawyer Peter Zaman has worked in climate finance and environmental products markets since 2004. He says COP26 must be a moment of cooperation between governments and multinationals on climate change because time is running out.
This particular COP has to deliver the missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle. Despite 2 previous attempts, we still haven't been able to operationalize Article 6. So Article 6 of the Paris Agreement is that missing link. Article 6 is about the only way in which we can create some kind of common approach. And that's the reason why, for me, Article 6 is very important. And I'm afraid if we don't deliver on it this time, I don't know what other circumstances will be necessary to deliver it.
Tell me, if net zero commitments exist, why then is there such a reliance on the Paris Agreement?
The net zero commitments are voluntary in their nature. They're made by corporates who are balancing out their corporate duties to their shareholders with their social and corporate responsibilities. The problem, though, if they're competing with other companies who are not similarly so minded, then there is a real tension in terms of how that corporate delivers on its net zero commitments.
Staying competitive in the low carbon world means thinking ahead. Talking openly about the energy transition will help companies make difficult choices on the road to net zero.
There is no black and white answer to it. It's all relatively murky and grey. So what you need, in our view, is good counsel at that point. And somebody who understands what the regulatory and policy framework is going to be in the future, what it's likely to drive by way of signal for people making decisions today, and helping our clients therefore manage that energy transition pathway that they were looking to step into.
Peter's colleague and energy transition lead, Jo Garland, is based in Australia. Once the lead lawyer for the New Zealand government on the implementation of the emissions trading scheme, she's seen policy making close up. In her role at HFW, she guides multinational companies through energy transition strategy, projects and partnerships, including those from Australia's mining sector. She believes we're at a crossroads.
I think the future of energy is going to change so fundamentally that none of us are going to recognise it in 5-10 years' time. So the future of energy is obviously going to become predominantly renewable. What we really need is rapid change in technology and adaptation of technology to make that happen. And when I talk about technology, what I mean is things like virtual power plants. We need smart distributed energy resources. We need to use hydrogen as storage for our renewable energy. And those are just today's ideas.
To be successful in limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees, companies need to embrace new ways of working, which isn't always easy.
There's multiple technologies that might be the answer. There's multiple ways to deal with the transition, and we need to appreciate that not everything is going to work perfectly.
As the 6th IPCC report has recently said, we're more likely to be getting towards a 3-degree target, a 3-degree outcome or a 4-degree outcome. So the fact that the voluntary markets are in line with 1.5 degrees is, of course, a very, very good thing. So it puts pressure on the governments to raise their ambition.
The energy transition is underway. HFW is here to support the changes companies will have to make as they navigate the significant and structural changes that we, as a society, will need to make to transition to a new energy future.